Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your February 2024 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that I have is the King of Sword in reverse. So, that means that you have the opportunity to clear a lie, a misunderstanding, a wrong belief, anything that has to do with your throat chakra, with your truth, with your integrity, or other people's integrity, of course. The card after, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which, of course, that's your, self-worth and what you've accumulated until now, your independence. Uh, it's with the Ten of Sword in reverse and the Nine of Pentacle in reverse. So there's something around your work, the way you invest yourself. There's this kind of, when we have this and this together, this is like I've become extremely independent, isolated physically, and I have a hard time bringing my energy, planting my seed, doing what I actually want to bring out there. And then at the end of the month, there you go with a new wand, with a new exciting path. So maybe there's going to be a realization of something in the way that you invest yourself, especially with the Ten of Swords here. So under our King of Swords, we have Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands in reverse. So, okay, I've got the understanding and the notion that what is balance, what is fair, and all of that, but there's still reminiscence of conflict. Maybe you had some conflict around work, around what is fair in the month of January. And here you're still, stuck in your throat kind of thing. As the month progresses, here I have the King of Pentacles, but with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this is the type of Aquarius that is extremely independent, that had to be the provider, the supporter, the investor, finding the solution, that had to do all of this. But for themselves, like under that Ten of Wands, expectations, responsibility, there I am bringing all of this. I'm alone doing it. I've had a lot of disappointments and heartaches because, see, this is one beside another. But with the Ten of Cups in reverse, that means that when it comes to the share emotions with others and the joy of exchange, it's not there. It's more a source of when I work with other people, I don't come out of it richer, I come out of it disappointed. Maybe you're in a situation at work or in your life right now that it becomes even more obvious. And there's something in your beliefs that make you do that pattern. The fact that the Ten of Wands becomes a Page of Wands, that tells me that you're going to actually drop this. You're going to decide that now it's over. My wand is work. You can see on this, it transformed into a shovel. It's now my energy and my fire is just towards work. I'm not getting anything in return. Here I have King of Cups. So it's possible that, that full moon in Cancer that we had in December could have started to bring that up, because here we have our King of Cups, which is our emotional intelligence. So that means that we need to be conscious of what was going on internally, emotionally. And I think you're realizing maybe you're not quite happy, fulfilled, and you're just carrying responsibilities. But we have to always understand here the Ten of Swords is in reverse, but we still have the Three of Swords. All of this you picked up somewhere. And the best way to bring that upright is to actually go and see, where did I learn to take as much responsibilities, all the expectations and everything, to carry all of this, even carry the people, because since they're not participating in, lifting you up emotionally, they're participating in the disappointments, disillusions, disappointments that you have. Let's clarify. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Aquarius for February 2024. All right. So this month we will have the Libra full moon. Maybe that's that sense of fairness, of balance. Maybe that's what's gonna start triggering some things. And of course, you have Pluto that gets into your sign. So that's gonna stir things up. And it's probably going to make you reaffirm, who am I really? Is my role here, is my truth, the baggage I'm carrying and all the expectations and whatnot? Let's see. Okay. There's a difference between expectations, felt expectations, especially if we're sensitive, and obligations. They're completely different. Okay, let's look at the King of Swords. Why is it in reverse? Two of Cups, Page of Cups in reverse. Because that's the mirror. A mirror that you are not receiving water, that you're not receiving love, happiness, joy, emotional energy, vibrational energy. It's not accessible, and that is a truth of yours. It could be that love is conditional unless I take all of that on my shoulders. Let's look at that Six of Pentacles. Heartache. You understand the Six of Pentacles, but you still have beliefs. Here's the King of Pentacles in reverse. Beliefs that your worth is associated with maybe what you carry, what you bring, what you produce. Five of Wands. And it has been shown to you. Why is the Five of Wands here in reverse? So in reverse it's nice because the conflict is slowly leaving, but I think we're still a bit stuck in our head. Ten of Swords. Lovers in reverse. We're not quite ready to make that decision about our truth that's going to have that impact in the long term, because we still have to understand the source of the lie. That's why this needs to be upright. We cannot evade the Ten of Sword, because this is what prevents you from actually investing you, the seed, the unique seed that is you. Let's, we have the Ace of Sword on the moon here. There might be a little clarity on what has been hidden. Where did I get that belief? Let's look at this. Why is the 9? And that made you extremely self-sufficient because you're not relying on other people. See, there's the repeat of the Page of Cups. There's the 5 of Cups. Emperor. A lot of sadness around the father, the divine masculine, how people act. The Emperor is the 4 kings, so there's this sadness around how people take responsibility, how people, are in action, support, express themselves, love deeply. Oh, and I have the High Priestess in reverse that came and stuck herself to the king. But that's part of the 10 of Swords in reverse. Right now you're feeling all of this. You're going to feel it during the month. But your soul is trying to tell you the source of it, what it's trying to transcend, and you'll need to listen to it. You cannot remain in a truth that you cannot receive a cup, that nobody wants to give you a cup or support you or give to you unconditionally or see your worth and your value for who you are and not for what you carry. Let's look at that King of Pentacles. Compensating for others. We have the Hangman. And here is our moon. As long as we're not revealing what is hidden and what probably you had a hint of during the Cancer moon, we need to see what this all means from another angle. The universe is waiting for you to have that illumination, for you to have that reveal. There's probably going to be stuff coming up during the month. So be open to it, my beautiful Aquarius, because this is to shift something important so that you can come up here emotionally grounded but excited and light, not crawling under expectations, baggage, responsibility, other people's expectations and yours also. Sometimes when we've learned that we have to be the one carrying, finding solutions, doing things like that, we believe that it's our role, it's the only way that we can have worth, value, receive something. So we end up putting even more expectations on our back. 10 of Wands, what is this for Aquarius? And when it comes to should I let it go, then of course we're going to have parts of us that won't agree. And here I have the Queen of Wands, our 9 of Pentacles, and the repeat of the 9 of Cups, carrying a load of emotions, of unprocessed emotions that made you extremely independent, self-sufficient. There's a limit to how good that is. We cannot become an island. Let's look at the page. So here, something happens that brings you to the page. And that's going to be death. And that's going to be, here's our moon that we had. The reveal of the moon, the reveal of what is hidden in our emotions, in our sacral chakra. What is in there? And on the death card, you do have the two pillars of the moon card, the sentinels that will let you pass only once you've processed and understood what was hidden. Then you can transform. And here it's going to transform your energy. It's going to make you much lighter. The weight is going to be released. A weight made of disappointments, of beliefs that we're alone to carry the world on our shoulders. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I think that, you look at this and you're going to pull a judgment at the end of the month. End of the month, half month, whatever is your... This is just saying that the energies are there for you if you want to go through this. If you don't want to, you don't want to. You don't do it. Free will. But at the end of the month here, the opportunity to transform and to pull a judgment on those parts of us that were hidden underwater, that turned up believing, here having all of these Three of Swords, the whole heartaches, the whole disappointments, false truths that are in our heart that are preventing us from being completely aligned in a balanced situation. King of Cups. I think you're going to understand it emotionally. Some of you could be dealing with this with a water sign, but that's not important. The importance is what you're going to do here and understanding it on it, not just mentally, but emotionally also. Yeah. So you're going to understand it. Understand this. Here, I still have a bit of resistance. It's going to be, maybe you're going to use your new energy to say, no more. I'm not in that situation anymore. I'm not enduring this, and that anymore. You will not be in complete fate by the finishing of the cycle. Some of you maybe yes, because when we're still reacting to the thing, when we're still in a process of using our energy to push back what we see is no longer acceptable, we haven't completely solved it. Once we really solved it, then it will be out of our reality. But here, this is the realization of, now I know I'm not enduring this anymore. I understand where it comes from, and I'm changing it. So you're freeing yourself in a way. This is going to be, I wonder how I could name this that kind of sums it up, because it's still in the process, but here you're pulling a judgment and death at the end of the month. That's like a clearing of old beliefs, yes, but you're gonna go for what you desire, because here she comes in, Page of Wands. I'm finishing something that wasn't giving. finishing something that wasn't giving. And it's the something was created by you, and now you're seeing it for what it is. Seeing it for what it is. That's gonna be it. So, on this, my beautiful Aquarius, I forgot. Happy birthday. Happy solar return. May you have the energy, the everything you need to be on your better path, to have abundance and everything you deserve. So maybe that solar return actually makes you do a little point on the people around you, a point on your connections, on how it is. Some of them are not balanced. How did I get to this point? And you're going to pull a judgment on a lot of those relationships, or maybe one big one. But it's all about how they acted in this dynamic. Okay? So, a point on relationship. Yeah. So, on this, all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. There's a website. You go on it. Everything is easy. And on this, namaste. Happy Valentine's Day for the ones of you who celebrate love on one day. So, a good occasion to say I love you, and I'll see you next month.